So for me, the challenging part has been having to handle two boys, having to juggle with work because I had to go back to work when I was sick, when they were 6 months. So working and taking care of two boys is actually not very easy.
I think no one can prepare you with the changes motherhood brings to you. So the emotional aspect of it, the body changes. Even if you read all the books and prepare, you really can't know what to expect until you are in it.
The most challenging part of being a mom, I would say, is not having enough sleep. So irrespective of the time I go to bed, if it's 1 a.m., if it's 2 a.m., once my baby girl wakes up, I have to be home.
Most challenging part about being a mom, I would say, I think again, the juggling. I think I have to remember to prioritize other things apart from my son. I have to remember to prioritize myself. I have to remember to prioritize, dating my husband.
Motherhood has changed me for the better. It's taught me to love. It's taught me to be patient. And, it's taught me to be grateful for every single thing in life.
The most challenging part, it's just the times where you have like mom guilt. The days where you feel like you've not done enough or you feel like you could be doing better. So those times can be hard.
One thing I wish I knew before becoming a mom would be that you don't have your own time.
I wish I knew how fast the kids grow. And I wish I knew to just enjoy every moment. I used to be so stressed initially as a first-time mom. And it's surprising how fast the kids grow. So I wish I took the time to enjoy the moment because they grow very fast.
No one prepared me for how little sleep I can get during the night. If I had been told, probably I would have been more open to receiving help from relatives that really wanted to look after Zoe when she was a baby. So that's feeling of being a new mom. I always wanted to be with her, and I ended up not having enough sleep. And I wish someone has really prepared me for that.
So leaning on your village and just not being afraid to, or not being shy to, call on your friend and say, I need help, or call on your husband and say, I need help with that, or I need help with this. So just leaning on your village and the importance of village, I would say, is one thing I wish I knew before, but I've now learned and I'm now leveraging a lot in motherhood.
I wish I knew that babies and children were not just all about cute clothes, was not all about playground, all the cute things, but it's a lot of hard work. It's raising a child, an actual human being, so yeah.
I now realize how much strength I have and how much I'm able to control my emotions.
Sometimes kids drive you up the walls. And so I've learned to be just gentle, I've learned to be a little bit more tender. So yeah, that's how it's changed me.
It has made me to be less judgmental of people and whatever journey they are on in life. And I would say most importantly, it has made me more efficient.
Motherhood has really changed me in the sense that I've become more prayerful. I find myself every minute investing in the future of my daughter, praying ahead for her. Because before I take any step, any decision, I had to think back, how is it going to affect my daughter? And of course my husband as well. I think it's a change that I really admire, I would say.
I'm really not a patient person, but in terms of having to be patient right now, you don't even have a choice.
With a toddler, their tantrums are not here. But being able to be patient and being able to just let the tantrum roll out and not react and not, shout, or just being in control of my emotions more. I think that's one of the biggest things that I've learned, with motherhood. Prior to motherhood, maximize the time when it's just only you. Motherhood is beautiful, but, there are some things that you'll be able to do when you are alone, that when you're with two toddlers,
It doesn't mean that you cannot do anything else when the babies come. It just means that you need to plan and plan vigorously.
The best movie that can use to describe my motherhood journey would be Miracle from Heaven.
The Incredibles. I think juggling, so many things, having to prioritize things, having to do, I think, a lot more than I even thought I could do.
James Bond, 007. 007. I'm always on the run, on the move, so yeah, 007.
Working Moms, I think, is a series on Netflix. It really captures all the juggle of everyday challenges that you would face in motherhood.
For every woman trusting God for a child, I pray that God is going to answer your prayers.
In the book of Psalms, God says that children are a heritage, from God, and I pray that God will remember you,
and you will be pregnant. You will have a smooth journey.
Very soon, they will hear the sound of babies in their household.
I pray for every one that wants to be a mother and experience motherhood.
God is going to remember you, and very soon you're going to hold your bundle of joy in your hands.
Your own child, and that you're able to experience the beauty and joy of motherhood.